Welcome to Keizaal Online, a Skyrim Online mod where players can experience what it's like to be a normal citizen with 750 real people. I have been craving blood! For 3 weeks I've been a master warrior and my blade has not tasted blood!
Listen to me, I know the vampire, dude.
In this universe of Skyrim, there's no Dragonborn, no NPCs, and absolutely no story. Any story created in this world is one that you make by interacting with real people around you. So today, I'll be telling you the story of Bingus Chin, a broke lone mercenary who ended up rising into power by committing heinous acts of violence in order to grow the business of a shoe salesman named Gurt Leburtburt. When we last spoke, I had entered the mercenary business and met a poor shoe salesman named Gurt Leburtburt. Mr. Leburtburt had big plans to become one of the greatest shoe salesmen in all of Skyrim. However, I noticed after just a few minutes of interacting with Mr. Leburtburt, he had a bit of a unique personality.
Yo, I got some Leburtburt boots on right here. I'm starting a brand. These things are going to be big. I'm telling you, early investment. You've heard of Yeezys?
Man, I already got Uggs on, dog. I already got Uggs on. I don't need them shits.
Talk about Uggs. Get the fuck out of here. I don't even want to sell my boots to you. I don't even want to sell my boots to you, peasant. Unless you want some Leburtburt, you better step back.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you to back up.
What are you gonna do with
I was
that?
standing here first, woman.
You can't keep calling me woman.
Thing? Wench?
Okay,
Thing too close to me?
No, I like that. I like wench. That's good.
Would you like these Leburtburt boots or no?
No.
Then when they are worth a brick, you will be kicking yourself for those cheap-ass shoes you're wearing, wench.
Speaking of, you're just
Some
reminding
shitty
me
ass
that.
shoes.
Back to
Hey,
work.
these are my knee-high
You guys don't know how to
boots.
do over there, lazy ass. Get out there and make some septums, cuh. Talking shit around my Leburtburt boots like that, lowering their value.
Their value is already rock bottom, man.
How can you even tell the value from down there? You're sitting in a pit, brother. Get your septums up. We both in the wheat field.
Shortly after Gurt Leburtburt roasted the absolute hell out of these people, he was found robbed, drugged, and stripped of his clothes in the middle of town square. Gurt, you gotta put some clothes on, man. Why? They're gonna arrest you, Gurt. He's mentally ill.
Someone drugged me. Bingus, help! Things have gone bad. I want a trial.
No, Gurt, you do not want to be arrested, man.
I called for a fucking trial. I was drugged, accosted, stripped of my clothing, and called a racist.
After Gert's little schizophrenic episode, a merchant was kind enough to get him clothes so he wouldn't get arrested for being naked. And after the situation was de-escalated, I realized me and Gert's paths were destined to be intertwined. You see, Gurt loved causing problems, and I loved senseless violence. If a man as problematic as Gurt Leburtburt was going to prosper in this realm, he would need some muscle to protect him. So I asked to be Gurt Leburtburt's loyal mercenary, and he agreed to my request. I even got my first paycheck, a pair of signature Gurt Leburtburts on the house. Now, I know many of you might just think Gurt Leburtburt's some crazy schizophrenic man with some anger issues. And yeah, you're pretty much like 90% right. However, I truly believed in this man's vision. I mean, in just 30 minutes of being in this world, he now had a personal mercenary, some high-end clothes, and most importantly, a purpose. As I mentioned previously, Skyrim Roleplay is all about creating your own story and your own goals. And this man had a goal to become the best shoe salesman in all of Skyrim. So, me and Gurt brainstormed on how to grow his small shoe brand as quickly as possible. And we both agreed, there's only one thing better than a shoe salesman. A magic shoe salesman. So we devised a plan to sneak into the College of Winterhold to learn magic. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, why can't we just walk into the College of Winterhold and ask to learn magic? That's because in this universe of Skyrim, magic is gatekept by Skyrim's most elite force of nerds, To even get into the college, you need to come on official business, be a high-class citizen, and even once you do all of that, people still spend several months to learn something as simple as a candlelight spell. But me and Gurt thought we could bypass this system by using a little magic of our own. Word magic.
Hi. Are you, trying to go to the college?
I'm Gurt's guard. He's here for magic.
I'm here for some magic business. I just didn't know if you guys accepted
What magic
me with...
business?
I have a tome I would like to learn.
Well, you can go to the library, but your guard will have to, disarm and change clothes. No armor is allowed on, college grounds.
Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. We did not even expect to get into the college, so we didn't really know what to do from here. I had heard stories about people not even making it past the gates without a legitimate enough reason. Anyways, me and Gurt made our way to the library, where we learned some absolutely devastating news.
I've been trying to learn magic, you see, but I cannot read, apparently.
I'm afraid you might have just missed your opportunity to enroll. Admissions were going on the past several days.
Damn. Do you know when they might start again?
I believe
The start
they
of
start.
next month.
Yes, the start of every month.
Holy shit. Is there any way to, like, talk to somebody? That is a lot.
You can try talking to the staff, but I doubt it.
So, yeah, screw that. None of us are waiting a real-life month just to wait another month to learn one single novice spell. However, do not fear. Even though Gurt was not able to learn magic, he had an audience, and he knew this was the best opportunity to spread knowledge about his growing brand.
Let me introduce myself to you, just in case you see me again. We're starting a brand, me and Bingus here. It's called Leburtburt. Gurt Leburtburt, to be certain. Gurt Leburtburt. If you catch me later, you let me know. I'll sell you some good wares. We're working. We're starting a brand. You're gonna love it.
What is a brand?
You'll know when you see it. We're working on that.
I believe that's something that is like when you have like a hot bit of metal in like a symbol, and then you poke it onto someone and you brand them.
It's more like when
They
a
do it to
man
cattle,
it
you know.
makes really good stuff, but it's so good everybody on the fucking planet knows it's good. That's what a brand is.
No,
Is it like a red bird?
I've read a lot of
Leburtburt.
books, and I know that isn't what that word means.
We're changing them. Add this because you're Mrs. Book Lady. I'm gonna need you to add this to the dictionary definition of brand. Everybody's gonna
You
know the
wouldn't
name
even be
Burt
able to read the
Leburtburt.
dictionary.
For now. I wasn't in
luck,
fine
lad.
clothes 45 minutes ago. I was butt naked.
Can't
Accosted.
read and is
Accosted
already
for
making
everything.
up words.
Now I'm in your college. How long did it take you to get here? Took me 45 minutes. Take that into consideration.
And you're not even a student at the college,
yeah.
so
You can read
you
good,
have
but
another
talking's
month
not your
ahead to
strong.
wait.
Huh? I knew she was gold by her cheekbones.
You are shouting
They
in a
are powerful
library, and
things.
that is a most grave insult.
You're sitting in a library
Now put
eating
out
and
your
not
hand
reading.
so I can wrap them with a ruler.
You know what?
Uh-oh, this is getting kinky.
I'm down.
No,
You-
it is what
Yo,
happens when you shout in libraries.
I am
Just
so
you wait till
down.
you find out what happens when you spill water on the book.
Get me a glass of water immediately, Bingus.
No, please.
Yes, sir.
Anything
Bingus.
but that.
Bingus, she is quite literally threatening me with a good time. I'm gonna need a glass of water. Well, I will forgive you for your sass and still put you on the Leburtburt list. Maybe one day I might give you a discount or a voucher. But Felix, you kind of rule. I like what you're about.
Oh, I'm fantastic. I'm handsome.
You are the most handsome Argonian I've ever met in my entire life. I just want to say I want you to wear that with pride. Your eyes are beautiful. All right. You
Thank
are
you,
cold,
Mr.
and everybody can tell by your
Leburtburt.
cheekbones. Gurt Leburtburt. I
That
know
means
it's a
I
mouthful.
have good cheekbones, I think, so...
Oh, they're good. They're just full of negative energy and hatred. All right, let's go.
Aimed at you
Bingus.
exclusively, but go
Let's
on.
go. Yeah, I hope you have a wonderful one. You've been nothing but amazing.
After Gurt insults the mean lady's cheekbones, we head outside to see if maybe the mages out there could teach us something instead.
There's a
Yes,
mean
go
lady in
ahead,
there
go
who
ahead.
tells us that we can't learn how to read. Now, I'm dying to see these things people are calling fucking words. How do I read the fucking words? Everyone keeps telling me you're not allowed to read.
You gotta go to college. That's why we're here.
I just went to college and she told me I'm not allowed to read, sir. I'm confused. Who teaches the words?
Friend, calm
Hey,
down.
who
figure it out.
Simmer!
Who teaches these words you speak of? All I know is
a professor. You can help you.
Duh, gets you
That's a
pretty
big one.
far. That's a big one.
I know that the mean lady upstairs in the college says she won't teach me to read.
Who did that?
I don't know. She's got nice cheekbones, though. I tell you, they're sharp as a knife.
I'll have to teach you ways of talking without scaring others.
Despite our efforts, we were not able to have anyone teach Gurt magic. But while we were inside, one of the Khajiit students was nice enough to give me and Gurt some fur cloaks for our travels. After leaving the College of Winterhold, me and Gurt decided to go somewhere where people might be more interested in this rising brand. So our next stop was Riften. Why Riften, you might ask? Because apparently there's gambling, massive parties, and fistfights all the time. And obviously, if you're going to a sick party with gambling, you're gonna need to rep some good shoes. But before we get into gambling, partying, and massive Nirnroot usage, I have something I need to get off my chest. Every morning, I wake up at 6 a.m., sneak into my neighbor's home, and take several monstrous-sized bites out of his drywall. At night, I store the drywall inside of my underground bunker to one day capitalize on the soon-to-be drywall market. You probably didn't know this, but eating several houses worth of drywall not only takes a lot of time, but also a lot of focus and hydration. That's why today I've partnered with Advanced GG for all your drywall eating needs. Advanced GG offers several gaming supplements that vary by goal. Are you staying up late night eating drywall while playing League of Legends? Try Advanced GG's Focus Selection. It has a clinically studied ingredient that significantly improves gaming performance. Were you even aware that consuming large amounts of drywall can cause severe dehydration? Probably not. But if you want to feel like your true self again, try Advanced GG's Hydration Selection, which offers clinically formulated electrolyte supplements designed for keeping you hydrated, fueled, and on your game all day long. Click the link in the description and use code ADVANCEDFROST to get 10% off your next purchase. Now let's get back to the video. So once we found out Riften had gambling, partying, and much more, me and Gurt began our journey to Riften. However, on the way, we encountered one of the most dangerous foes in all of Skyrim, a mountain. Just be careful. Try to get down here. But the city of Windhelm is right here. Oh, what? You died?
I died.
Well, Gurt, I don't know where the you're gonna be teleported. Oh, Gurt, I can't. Gurt, I'll meet you in Windhelm. I'll meet you in Windhelm. Oh shit, goodbye, Gurt. I'll meet you in Windhelm, Gurt. Oh fuck. After both me and Gurt were slain by this mountain, I wake up in the temple of Windhelm, but there's no Gurt in sight. Only a disgruntled tailor looking to quote-unquote knock some heads.
All right, nobody wants to buy my shit, so when people start getting knocked off outside the city, I don't want to hear shit. I tried to do it the right way. Nobody wants to pay me, so
That's okay.
I'm serious. I'm gonna start knocking motherfuckers off.
We can't have you threatening people in here.
I'm serious, man. I've had goddamn kid can't get fed. I don't even want the shit no more. I'm gonna just start knocking heads. I'm serious, y'all. I'm at my wit's end. I've had it up to here. I'm gonna start knocking heads. I'm telling you. Y'all need to fix this economy. It's outrageous.
After witnessing Doyle's very validated outrage, I went outside to look for Gurt Leburtburt. At this point, me and Gurt were still complete strangers to one another. We hadn't even known each other for a full hour, and I realized I had no way to communicate with him outside of the world of Skyrim. It dawned on me that me and Gurt's adventures might have just come to a swift end by a single mountain attack. But much like my skooma dealer Sylvestus, I was hopeful I would be reunited with him. So I sat by the fire and waited for his return.
Bingus here by chance?
Yeah.
Named Bingus.
Why? It's me.
Seen Bingus.
Oh shit, what's
That's
up?
why.
What's up, Gurt?
That's what your friend was looking for.
Hey,
I
Gurt.
said there's a Khajiit plate mail with a black cloak on. His name is fucking Bingus.
Oh yeah, what's dude? I lost you at the
fucking
mountain.
slipped, bro.
I didn't know if I'd see you again.
I slipped. I was looking for you. I told my fiance, sadly, I've lost a friend. I slipped off a mountain. It was gone. The end of our journey. He met me. I was naked. Would you believe it? I was naked. Look at me now. 1 hour later, you all, everybody who helped today, has been put on the Gurt Leburtburt list.
You want me to write them down?
Put them
Or?
on the list, Bingus. Yes, put them on the list.
I got you.
The best boots in the world, Gurt Leburtburt boots. You've all been put on for a 50% discount on Gurt
Do they come with a
Leburtburt boots.
guarantee that you fall off a mountain?
They are mountain slip-proof boots.
So what happened?
Guaranteed. And if you slip off a mountain, you won't be able to come back and like fight. You'll be dead. So yes, 110% mountain slip-proof boots. Gurt Leburtburt.
That makes me wonder. I should sell life insurance.
After me and Gurt reunited, we continued our journey to Riften. However, Gurt makes sure to stop by literally everyone he sees to spread the word about his rising brand. So it took us a little time to get there. But little did we know, this next conversation would cause a tremendous amount of growth for Gurt's brand.
Oh.
Trade with me. I got something for you. These are Gurt Leburtburts. All right, these are Gurt Leburburt, and now I'm serious. This is the first pair I've given out since the very first pair. All right.
Well, how much are they gonna cost? They look designer.
They are designer. I'm mainly trying to get the name out there. Me and my boy here, we're starting a brand. He's keeping me safe on the streets. I want everybody to know Gurt Leburburt. In a month, I want everybody to go, those Gurt Leburburt boots you got on? No.
I'm sure they're gonna appreciate in value.
After Gurt completed his first successful sale of Gurt Leburtburts, they asked who I was. I let them know I was Gurt's company mercenary, and I have a lot of experience in combat from slaying dragons. However, they weren't quite buying that story.
I wanna call bullshit on that, man. They don't exist. They
don't exist because I slayed them all.
Oh,
he's the reason you don't have to deal with him. You fucking should say thank you.
You're welcome.
You know what? Thank you. Maybe I need to. I feel like I
means
owe
a
you.
lot to him.
I really owe you something. I feel like I owe you something here.
I think you owe me 50 septims for slaying all these dragons.
Oh, nah, look, I think my business partner would be quite mad if I used all our septims for...
Now, see, that's why it's a business partner, you know? You got just as much say as he
And
does.
that's exactly why I'm willing to take it down to 45.
All our funds on that stupid fucking kid. We had a head start. We made a little bit of profit, and he spent it on that.
Dude, dropped you the most realist. Bro, leave this fucking guy alone. He's spending all our money. He's way tripped out here over there. He keeps spending all my money, dude.
It's not
He's
money,
just...
it's our money.
Okay, fine. Look, I have a
You
very
gambling
cheap...
man?
I'm a gambling man. Let's do it.
You just scam that guy?
I just got a full set of armor for 18 gold.
After Gurt scammed those men, we slowly made our way to Riften. I say slowly because we ended up talking to a lot more people to spread the word about the brand. However, when we finally got to the city, we ended up running into the same two men from earlier. They told us that the city sucked. They didn't see any gambling, no parties, no illegal activities, just a bunch of weirdos and uptight people in a lame city. But we didn't come all this way for nothing. We literally traveled about an hour to even get here. So we entered the city and asked the only person who would be an expert in knowing where illegal activities take place.
No, I totally... And second question for me and my friends here. Where could we do some illegal activities? Just like if we were to try to avoid them, so we know where to not go. Like if there were some.
Exactly.
Like, because we don't want to get caught up in anything like fun or dangerous in any way. So like, what would be the best place to like stay away from that stuff? Also, don't forget about those boots I was telling you about. They really are. I mean, it's really something. Gurt Leburtburt.
You really shouldn't be asking a guard that.
After Gurt talked with the extremely unhelpful guard, he asked for his manager, who soon came by. He let us know that gambling, smoking, and partying is completely illegal. There's really no need to beat around the bush. The guard directed us to where we could find some gambling. But before we could even head there, a homeless man did something unspeakable next to Gurt.
Just so you know.
Like some Guna branded mammoth cheese?
Are you trying to cop my fucking style here?
What do you mean cop your fucking style here? I was your first, motherfucker.
First of all, you got no style to even talk about here, coiffed motherfucker.
Cloth? This is me underwear, not a fucking
That's
cloth.
quaff.
So what the
That's a
fuck you
quaff.
talking
You don't even know
about?
C-O-I-F, quaff. What's around your neck.
Okay, don't put an L in it then. Why don't you fucking enunciate?
Do not come at me with an accent that heavy and talk about enunciation. Your eye is looking at my boy, and your other eye is looking at my other boy, and your stank-ass breath is assaulting me personally. Take a step
Makes
back.
no sense, I only have one eye.
Because the other one's got spooge in it. Back away.
After de-escalating the situation, we went inside the inn where we were told the gambling was upstairs. However, instead of finding a bunch of people gambling and partying, all we found was the same homeless guy sitting there over a gambling table. Apparently, he was the master of coin, but he looks poor and he didn't even know how to gamble. It was at this moment that I realized Riften was definitely one of the worst cities in all of Skyrim. This place is essentially the fire festival of Skyrim RP. There is all this hyped up stuff about it, but when you get there, it's horrible. There's nothing to do, the people suck, and it's all around not the place I thought it would be, considering how cool Riften is in the original Skyrim. Anyways, we left the city and took our two new friends, Bertram and Skedke, with us. After traveling the long road, we all exchanged stories about our adventures. Apparently, Skedke and Bertram had already been in this world for a few days. They worked together in their professions. Skedke mines ore while Bertram smelts it and turns it into armor. It was going pretty well until Bertram spent all their money on the expensive cloak. Because they were so poor, it just so happened that they were also looking for a new business opportunity. This simple problem sparked a solution that would grow Gurt's business from a small-time shoe salesman into one of the largest brands in all of Skyrim. Gurt invited the men to join the business. Once he did, Gurt's business was no longer just selling shoes with his trusty mercenary. We were now Gurt Leburtburt Incorporated Incorporation. With Bertram's blacksmithing, Gurt's tailoring, and Skedke's mining, we were now able to sell cloaks, hats, armor, weapons, and much more. We even met an old man who was willing to supply several new customers for our business.
You tell everybody that's a Gurt Leburtburt's fucking theft-proof cloak right there.
Yep.
I will pass it down in my family.
Looks real good on you and makes your head shine.
It does. You actually now look 3 to 4 times more intimidating than you did when you showed up. Go fucking take over the world, Bjorn. Or Bjarn.
I
or
will.
Bjet. Or Björn.
You know, my plan is actually to make a undead army and take over of Skyrim.
Oh,
fuck yeah, dude. You do?
Oh, wait a minute.
Outfit him in Gurt Leburtburt. Do they need armor? You need Gurt Leburtburt. You let us know when you got some soldiers, cut.
Now, I'm not really sure what that guy was on about, but it seems like we're gonna have a lot of new customers very soon. Once our business concluded, me and the gang traveled the roads all the way to the city of Whiterun, spreading the gospel of Gurt Leburtburt along the way. At this point, we have a true goal: gain a member of every profession, so Gurt Leburtburt Incorporated Incorporation no longer has to outsource materials from other merchants. We were headed to Whiterun to recruit more people when we ran into a peaceful Talos protest right outside the city. Oh my god.
Oh, I see.
With the Outlanders! If you're down more, go fuck yourself!
Praise Talos! Holy shit, he's in a crazy rift! If you aren't familiar with Skyrim RP, for some reason they decided in this universe that the love of Talos is completely outlawed. I wasn't necessarily a fan of it, but if you say anything about Talos, you will pretty much get executed or put in prison. However, this protest was a great way for people to express their opinions freely. Everyone was being civil, expressing opinions, but near the end, things got a bit violent.
Dude, one more thing. Exactly, praise Talos. Let me get a praise Talos in the crowd. I want to hear
yeah,
praise Talos! I love Talos!
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah, you all understand.
Hey, yo, fuck Talos,
We'll be back.
bitch.
Oh, fuck you. You said fuck Talos, fuck you.
He's coming to win.
Yo, fuck that guy.
Fuck him. Kill him. Hey, there's a guardian over there. Get him.
Oh my god. So yeah, we got out of there as quickly as possible before they started assaulting other minorities. When we finally made it to the gates of Whiterun, we met a chef named Mang. We asked Mang what type of food he sells, and this was Mang's response.
I only sell salmon steaks, and maybe one day I will sell school.
After introducing ourselves to Mang and telling him about Gurt Leburtburt Industries, he was very interested in becoming a partner in our brand. Thankfully, we were looking for a chef, and Mang could supply the food. For Mang's deal, we offered him free Gurt Leburtburt wares for life, including armor, weapons, and, of course, signature Gurt Leburtburts. This was honestly a win-win for both of us, so he agreed to join the crew. To celebrate Mang joining the crew, we all decided to partake in several festivities to honor our new member.
I'm gonna smoke some Nern root for us.
Oh, I also partake in that.
Yeah, Mang No, Mang gets it, dude. Mang, you wanna go spark up some Nern root real quick?
Bingus, are you still drinking mead?
I'm still working on my second babosa.
I'm gonna take that as
delicious.
we should drink.
I always say that Skyrim Roleplay is an amazing universe because the story in this world is one that only the players can create. And this is exactly what I mean. Just 3 hours ago, Gurt Leburtburt was naked, robbed, and drugged. And I was a mercenary just barely getting by. Now we have a group of more than 4 members. We went from selling shoes to selling everything, and the name Gurt Leburtburt will be one that Skyrim will never forget. We were just a bunch of strangers who had known each other for less than a few hours, but the story we were creating was going to be something memorable in the world of Skyrim. As a company, we were actively growing on working our fame, and were gaining strength in numbers. But we were still missing one very important thing: money. Gurt Leburtburt and the company are awesome, but there's just one problem. We aren't making a goddamn dime. Gurt's been giving away all this free shit to all the poor people, and we're still broke as hell. So I took it upon myself to sell some Gurt Leburtburt merchandise for what it's truly worth. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to a little strategy I like to call Tapas. The first step of Tapas is target. In order to become a true salesman in Skyrim, you need to know your audience, otherwise known as targeting your victim. You see this man over here? You might remember him as the disgruntled salesman from earlier, but that's not important. What is important is that this man looks poor. Once you find your target, the next step to do is approach. You can say anything. Ask them about their day, tell them they look nice.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I just made a sale, actually.
That's great. I'm happy to hear you're doing better. This step is essentially you buttering up your target for the next step: persuade. Once you have located your target and approached them, it's time to persuade your target to make them feel like you have something that they want.
We can ask around. I might be interested in buying that necklace off you.
Now listen very closely to this next step. This is the step that most people screw up on: insult. Now that your target is buttered up and convinced you have something that they want, you need to insult them. Now, I would say, unless you know how to defend yourself, I would really be careful with this next step, because results may vary.
You trying to demean me? I'm not buying shit.
Doyo, I thought you wanted the necklace.
I was gonna buy it, but I'm not taking charity.
You get some maidens on you. You'll get some maidens with that necklace.
Now, to the average person, it might just seem like I've lost a customer. However, this is how I know you aren't ready for the cutthroat business of Gurt Leburtburt Incorporated Incorporation. If you look closely, you'll see that we now have a crowd aware of all the items I'm selling, and everyone is now involved in the selling process. Doyle Thundermane might not want my items, but there are now many people around who do. Once all 4 steps are complete, the last step is like taking milk from a Nord baby. By using the Tapas method, I was able to come across large amounts of wealth as a merchant. However, as many of you know, I am head of security of Gurt Leburtburt Industries. So using that wealth, I was able to buy new armors and weapons that allowed me to be a much more powerful guard for the company. To train my skills as a warrior, I did dungeons, slayed beasts, and I even met several master warriors that helped me grow all the way into an expert warrior. I was no longer just some scraggly mercenary standing by Gurt Leburtburt's side. I was now a warrior merchant capable of slaying monsters while also selling the best drip in all of Skyrim. It had been 2 real-life days since I had created and perfected the Tapas method. While I was selling items and slaying monsters, our company spent time leveling up their professions and recruiting new members. I was on the way to meet them when I saw the perfect target to use the Tapas method on. But remember what I said, results of this method may vary. Excuse me, madam, are you familiar with bitches? Would you like to acquire some bitches on your scepter?
I don't have a scepter.
Oh, sorry, yes, you seem to have the opposite of a scepter. I was not quite aware. If you'd like to acquire some bitches on that ussy of yours, I can sell you a gold necklace for 20 septims. The wenches will be fawning over you.
Then I would like to ask you if you've had permission from my father. You know who he is, right?
What does this have to do with bitches on one scepter?
Because you just called the lady that I'm guarding a bitch.
No, I think you misunderstood. I asked the lady here, has she got some bitches on her scepter? I really wouldn't recommend doing this. You probably wouldn't be as happy as you think. But you can acquire bitches on your scepter just like your friends for only 20 septims.
I think you got a problem, mate.
No, I think you have a problem and you're making quite a large mistake. But for only 20 septims, you can acquire bitches on your scepter.
Okay, alright. Slice them up.
Shortly after killing the bandit, a guard came up to me and let me know that these guys had been robbing people on the street all day and let my broad daylight murder slide. However, this guard does not realize what he just did. I just murdered someone in broad daylight and got government-sanctioned approval to do so. For the entire week I've been playing this game, I've been absolutely bloodthirsty to kill people, and I thought this guy's death would satiate that. But now that my blade tasted blood, I wanted more. If all I needed to do to have a government-sanctioned murder was do so in self-defense, then it sounds like it's time to expand what self-defense really means. So after killing the bandits and meeting up with Gurt Leburtburt and company, I had to defend my lord's trade partner from copyright infringement.
I am the guy that sells the Adidas Crocs, yes.
No, you're not the only one. I think you're a copycat. He's making them. He tried to sell me one just a minute ago.
I'll make them. What's up? Yeah, I'll make.
You don't make Adidas brand clothes, no.
Oh, I make all of them. I make all of them.
We have a trademark dispute.
Oh, yeah. Good
Rip his eyeballs!
The Adidas brand, it is mine.
Like yesterday.
Yesterday I made it 4 days ago.
Piss on his skooma!
Cool. You wanna fight?
If you don't shit in his butthole, it's not a real fight.
You cannot say Adidas. You must choose a new brand like Nike or one of the others that came to me in a dream.
You both could, be wearing Gurt Leburtburt, the real Skyrim best
This
brand,
is very
but,
true.
You're not wearing Gurt Leburtburt.
Gurt, we need someone to help stop this dispute because
Yeah,
I
you don't want a
created.
one-on-one? You don't want a
I
one-on-one?
have the threatener.
Okay,
5
2-on-2,
days ago.
really? I'd smoke both of you, though, honestly.
I have the this is
You
called the
would not
threatener.
smoke us.
Boy, I
See
got
I'll put you both down, honestly. So
Boys, Bingus, he just threatened me.
Are you threatening my lord? Gurt Leburtburt? Hell!
What about now?
Hell! This guy's trying to threaten Gurt Leburtburt!
It's 4, bitch, you can't count.
4v1? How dare you! Heathen! Swing on this imbecile! Swing on this imbecile! Threatening my lord!
What's that talk shit? Get hit, boy!
With that yee ass haircut!
Fucking get some bitches on your clit. You know what I'm saying?
Adidas is mine.
You can't say that.
Stay back. What?
You can't say the B word. Thank you, my brothers. The brand is safe.
So, yeah, you would think after murdering a man in cold blood gang style in the street, we would be facing some sort of serious repercussions, but of course, we were only acting in self-defense. A guard did come by after seeing what happened, but honestly, he could not be bothered with the situation.
This man tried to attack this man for selling. He threatened to kill him and then threatened to kill me.
Okay, can this one ask for silence? Silence for now.
Who is this one?
Well, this one is a guard, so this one is asking you to be silent very nicely.
Thank you. There we go. Now I'll respect something.
Criminal, I must say we had an incident of trademark violation.
Did you see that dude kiss that ass immediately? Thank you for your service. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
That was immediate. He's like, oh, excuse me, I love what you guys do with the place. The guy tried to start shit. He tried to kill a vendor right here, and then got ganged on.
That guard didn't do shit. He just he just said shut up and kept walking.
Yeah, I tell you, you might be a different brand, cuz, but I tell you, I stand for merchant rights. We just talked our way out of murdering a man in the street. So we are getting really quite good.
We've become quite the salesman at the...
Yeah, we just sold death to that man's face.
After getting away with 2 guard-sanctioned murders in one day, I felt like I had finally earned my title as the muscle of Gurt Leburtburt Incorporated Incorporation. But I was no longer just protecting a small shoe salesman and some friends. Our company now had over 20 members, and I was promoted to head of security, responsible for keeping each member of the guild safe. But now that we had the numbers, this was just the beginning. There was much more to be done. We started a skooma operation, we got involved in a gambling ring, I taught the tapas method to every member of our guild, and most importantly, Gurt Leburtburt had me start working on a secret operation to create a militia of warrior merchants for our company. I have been absolutely in love with Skyrim Roleplay, so if you're interested in seeing more of Bingus Chin and Gurt Leburtburt Incorporated Incorporation, make sure to give the video a like, because I'd love to show you guys more of the journey. If we can hit 1,000 likes, you can definitely expect a part 3. And if you haven't seen part 1, make sure to check out how I became a mercenary and ended up meeting Gurt Leburtburt in the first place. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.